G'day guys, Viv here, I hope you're all keeping well. I got a message in a PM from Silreth, I think his name is, S-A-L-R-E-T-H, somewhere around here, asking me about tents. How can you make tents so that they're stiff and firm, etc. Well, as it happens, we've got a bunch of little camp scenes that we sell here in the store, so I'll show you those ones and quickly explain how we made those, and then offer a couple of alternatives for different sorts of methods, and perhaps maybe if I get motivated to do a Because You Asked video, I'll show you how to go about making them. So over here where we've got scenery for sale, these little tent sort of camp scenes with a couple of little rocks, etc., and a couple of trees to give some shelter, small little campsite, and a couple of tents. Now these tents were made using canvas. You can see the texture there, and we made a little template out of cardboard and then covered the cardboard in canvas, just artist canvas. The little stakes that you can see there are toothpicks. We drilled a hole through the canvas and then through the MDF base and put the stakes all the way through, so they're actually as you can see, they're quite firm. They're on there. I can pick up this piece of scenery, I can squeeze it. I'm applying a fair bit of pressure there and they're not going to go anywhere. So there's a little example of a little camp scene with some tents that are stiff, made from canvas. So that's just one method. There's so many different ways that you can do everything when you're building terrain. When we were building those ones, after we built those, they took a little bit of time, a little bit longer than I thought they'd take. We briefly discussed, me and Scott, about using a wire frame, just with some wire that you pick up from Bunnings or your Home Depot or a hardware store or whatever, and twisting out the frame and then draping over that some, mind blank, not cloth, kind of like a tissue paper, except you use them in the kitchen to clean stuff up. Paper towels. Using some paper towels soaked in PVA and or white glue, just watered down white glue and some PVA, and draping those over the tents. When the PVA dries, they'll go hard, but then you'd get sort of like a soft looking tent, excuse me, with the poles, etc., visible on the inside. So that's another method you could use. Two methods that just jumped to mind quickly. I just saw your message, so I thought I'd put the camera on and film it and put something up. So there are two methods. Like I said, if I get inspired, I might, or find some time, I might do a Because You Asked video and show you a couple of different methods and fool around and experiment and save you the hassle of experimenting. Thanks guys, take care.